Hello, we are live again. My name is Monsieur Augustine. I hope each and every one of you has been doing fine throughout the day. And I'm excited to be here again. Um, as you have seen, as the title suggests, there's something which is so unique, which I'm going to share with you today. So I hope you are doing each and every one of you. Maybe I would like to know how has been your day. You need to comment below. How was your day? And I'm going to share the ring of this red string. If you can join me, let me see. So I'm excited. Let's share this one. So I'm excited today. So I'm excited today. So I'm excited today to have this live stream. And today I thought I would have a guest who to share with, but it happened. He was too busy. So probably on Sunday we are going to have a guest who is going to give us some insight, one or two concerning he's an entrepreneur. So I'm excited to see him on Sunday. At the same time, there's a guest also we are discussing probably on Sunday. I may have, if I would not have that Nigerian YouTuber who is from Nigeria, we met through social media and she agreed that she would do an interview. So I'm going to see whether she has already replied because she gave me the task to seek and what to seek a day which we could do that interview. So probably I had given her Sunday, and if Sunday is going to work out, then probably on Sunday we are going to have that guest who is a Nigerian. She's a Nigerian, and we're going to know one or two things concerning how Nigeria is, and also she's a content creator. So I hope it's going to be lit on Sunday. But for now, as the topic suggests, what how many lessons have I learned? 399 lessons. Those are a lot of lessons. They are too much, too much, too much, too much. But truth be told, the whole YouTube journey has not been easy. I had, and for those individuals who are on this journey, what I've gone through, I also understand it's similar what you are going through. So don't mind, you are not alone. Each and every one of us who is pursuing this YouTube dream is going through the same scenario. So no, it's not necessarily love's company, but remember you have a company, and that company we are also included in. So those 399 lessons I've learned from YouTube. I'm not sure if I'm going to complete those lessons, but I will just do my best. And by doing my best, if I will reach at a position where I'm not able to share all the lessons I've learned, and there are 399. Imagine 1, 200, 300, up to 399. If I'm going, I will reach at that position where I'm not able to complete all the lessons, then you will know why I've not completed. But number one, if you are interested in starting YouTube, just start. That's number one. If you are interested to start YouTube channel, just start. Each and every day, YouTube are doing amazing job. For instance, today I had an opportunity. I can post some photos At the same time, I can post even links on YouTube. So YouTube is improving each and every time, and it's improving for the better part of a content creator. There are so many suggestions which have already taken place on YouTube in terms of those who are entrepreneurial. If you have, I think, 1,000 subscribers and you have reached the 4,000 watch hours, you are in that position to be paid through ads. Also, your true fans can support you through the YouTube channel. So, by saying that you need to start a YouTube channel, I believe it would be good for you as an individual to start this YouTube journey, and at least you will learn one or two lessons on the way, and you may meet more interesting people on this platform. So if you have been thinking of starting a YouTube channel, the first thing which you need to do is just start. Don't negotiate that maybe you don't have equipment. So I'm going to the lesson to the second issue which I would like to discuss about. More individuals are always arguing that the main reason they are not starting their YouTube channels is because of equipment. And I'm in a good position to tell you I have some of the equipment, but after realizing that it doesn't all matter about the equipment, it's the passion, it's the hustle, it's the hard work which you put in, then I'm in a good position to just be clear to you, just tell you the honest truth. As they always say, as they always say, the best equipment is the one which is at your hand, and that's true, but you will never realize that unless you have gone through the same experience which some of the best YouTubers have gone through. Maybe they have best equipment, and some of them they don't assist them in one way or another. But now you can use equipment as an excuse, but the truth of the matter is, if you have a smartphone, then just start YouTube. YouTube, I believe in the near future, if you are in a position first to retain your audience, to maintain your subscribers, to influence individual. You know, nowadays they say attention is equal to currency. Currency is nowadays about attention. It's not about the traditional means where maybe if you had a lot of land, now you are considered as wealth. We also came after land. Now it was about education. If you were a person who is learned so much, now you are, it's like you are given a direct certificate of being successful. But nowadays, some of those things have gone even to lose their meaning because people are making money from online. Land doesn't serve a huge role as before, even though there's no way land can be replaced, but people are making living out of online, through online, I mean. And some of those things which were given a higher priority in traditional society nowadays don't serve any purpose anymore, or they don't serve the crucial purpose which they used to play in the previous generations. So equipment should not be an issue why you are not starting your YouTube channel. If you have thought of starting a YouTube channel, just start. So equipment should not play a role for protecting you or preventing you from starting a YouTube channel. The third point, which I'm going to talk about, this is in terms of content creation, is finding your niche. So this is also a difficult challenge. It's not a one or two issue which you can negotiate with any individual and come up with a good clear niche which you should pursue. And this passion comes through. If you are passionate about something which you truly love, then finding a niche will play a symbol. It will be so much easy for you to find your niche, but it is easier said than done. For instance, I'm that guy who loves football, and the only team which I love is Man United. That's my only team which I love. But I don't think that I can spend so much. Yeah, I always feel delighted when Manchester United wins. I always try to talk about football in one way or the other, but I'm not into that. But I always check on Man United. That can be one of the things which I can talk on YouTube. Secondly, I don't like politics, but I know more about the US and Iran. I know about what's happening in Russia through media. So I follow this politics so much. Also in Kenya, sometimes I talk politics, but I also tend to divert. So this is also something which I can talk about on YouTube. Also, now what I'm talking about, what my YouTube channel or my intentions are diverted to, is what I'm doing now. And I'm an entrepreneurial person. I love talking business, topics associated with money. I'm a big fanatic. Fanatic. Is that true? Is that the way it's being pronounced? So I'm a big fanatic of YouTube, of not YouTube, but business in general. So I talk about business so now and again. It's a topic which I'm used to do because I engage in day to day selling products, convincing customer, negotiating. So it's something which I'm interested and I always like talking about it. I also can talk about that. The other thing which I also talk about so much, I follow topics related to family issues. For instance, the whole movement of feminism. I like following those topics, the whole decay of marriage in the US, and also what is being pushed in our African culture in terms of, how can I say, in terms of cultural, for instance, LGBT, all those things. Maybe we need to allow some things like lesbianism, homosexuals, all of those topics. So I also get interested so much to understand what's going on in this arena too. But so those are all the topics which I'm interested in on or in. I don't know which is the best word to use there, but can I cover these topics? That's the whole question. Yeah, I get it. Each and every day, mostly I follow these topics, maybe about gender roles. I go and see what's happening. I go to Russia, I see what's happening too. But and these as all these issues brought me to what now I'm like doing because I'm a that individual. I can listen to an interview or a discussion among two people for even 3 hours, even up to 5 hours. I can just be sitting there watching on how people are discussing on different topics from social, business, entrepreneurship, economic, political issues. Kim Jong Un is threatening the world with nuclear weapons. Japan is threatening what China is taking over Taiwan. So those are the topics which I'm interested in. So the whole question now becomes, will I niche down to all these topics? I believe you as a YouTube, as a person who wants to be a content creator, you are also faced with the same challenge like the one I'm facing. So that's why I thought for me as an individual, it's better now to go to long format of content where I can discuss with an individual one on one. We can argue about the discussion, we can share the world view. He or she can give me our own opinion concerning different topics, and that's what I'm passionate about. So I believe that's where I'm headed in terms of content creation toward that's my roadmap. Also, you don't fear to try each most of the things out there. Don't don't fear trying that maybe you will be charged. That should not play a role in any way in hindering you from doing your content creation. So the first thing, as we said, just start. You also came to you need to not you need not to let the whole issue of equipment to prevent you. And now we have just talked on how we need. So now we have talked on how to find your niche. So I believe we are more in a good track. So for those who are here, my name is Mutumo Augustine. I'm your what? How can I say? I'm your host. And if you are here for your first time, just remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell, so that when I upload such a kind of content, you will be in a position to be informed. At the same time, if you are a returning subscriber, appreciate you. Don't forget to like this video. How can I say? Trigger the algorithm. Just trigger the algorithm so that we can be able to navigate through this journey together. So I need to talk about the next point, and this point is all about my perception, which I had first about YouTube. So I had this perception that first, I'm not I'm not that person who likes to be so stationary. That's what I can try to say. So I'm used to moving from one place to another. So I don't think that me having an office job could be a good a good what? A good opportunity for me. Having an employment, standing at us or sitting in an office at the same place for a long period of time, I don't think that can work really good for me. So this leads to what I'm about to say. I thought YouTube was so easy. I thought that having 1,000 subscribers is something which I was trying to rush and have 1,000 subscribers within a short period of time. But the truth of the matter is that's really false. Reaching 1,000 subscribers is not an easy job, but it's very, very possible. There are millions of people who have reached 1,000 subscribers. At the same time, I thought covering 4,000 watch hours is something which is so easy. That's also false. Covering 4,000 watch hours or public watch hours is so easy. Not so easy. It's it's not easy, but it's very, very possible. And if you are doing something which is, how can I say, is it sellable? Yeah, let me use just maybe consumable. If you are producing content which is so consumable, it's very, very possible, but it's not that easy for most of us. So that's why I'm saying that you need to prepare. You are going to a war, and you're going to find challenges on your way. You are assured of those challenges, and at the same time, all of these things which you are pursuing are so true. You can make a living out of YouTube. That's why even we have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. That at the same time, that's why we have 4,000 watch hours as the minimum. Since these are the ones which will assist you or will enable you to earn at least a living from YouTube. So it's very possible to reach this target, but it's not that easy as maybe you may perceive if you are there. If you if it's the first time for you as an individual to want to join this YouTube pursue, but or you want to pursue this dream of YouTube, it's very possible. It's, I've not said that it's not possible, but making a living out of YouTube is very possible, but it's not easy as most individuals say. So I have one viewer here. If I appreciate you for joining this, and if you want to join this live stream, I've just given a link there. Also, you can like that, you can like this video, you can also share with your friends so that you join this discussion. I appreciate you so much. So as I've said, it's very possible to reach 1,000 subscribers, to reach 4,000 watch hours, that's public hours, but it's not an easy task. It's not something which you can decide and do it overnight. It's very possible, but there are a lot of challenges on your way. So Another lesson which I've learned as a YouTuber, as someone who is doing this YouTube thing, don't be afraid to ask. And I would give a good example. For instance, when I started my YouTube journey, I always used to go and ask random individuals to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And in one way or another, it assisted me at least to find more subscribers who at least motivated me to continue doing this. At the same time, those are the individuals who I'm accountable to because I don't want to let them down and I want to ensure that I've done my best, my very best, so that we can be successful together. I believe one day, one time, I'm going to do what? To give, is it to lend a hand back? I don't know which is the best. So I'm going to lend a hand. I don't know which is the best form which I'm going to use. So always don't hesitate from asking help from others. If maybe it's terms of editing, just do your best. You can ask maybe there's high chances nowadays you can't miss a YouTuber around your area. There are high chances that most individuals have gotten exposed to this whole YouTube issue. So it can be much possible to have a colleague from your area who wants or who knows more about YouTube compared to you, or has one or two ideas which you can share with him or her, and it can improve your really YouTube understanding on how it works in terms of editing. All of those things you can get them by having that courage to ask, to be vulnerable. So it's something which is very okay. If you have a challenge while you pursuing this YouTube dream, don't hesitate from asking your help, asking help from those who you are close to. Even nowadays, as more of the internet is more than what? It's more spread, it's more accessible. So you can just decide to go to the internet and ask someone who is even at a distance from you. You can also go do your own research on the internet, and it's very possible to find your assistance because what I want to assure you, the challenges which you are facing now have been faced, not first, have been faced by more and more people. You are not the first one to face those challenges, so there are more solutions on the internet. Don't think that you are the one who is facing those challenges alone. There are some people who have faced those challenges and they have overcome and they have shared their experience on the internet. So the internet is a good resource if you are not in a position to access this assistance from your neighbor, from a person you come, from a person who you share a village, from a person who is near your place. Another thing which I want to talk about, a lesson which I've learned through this whole process, I said I'm going to give 399 lessons. So wait and see. I have less than 1 hour to share these all lessons. Maybe I'll reach a time and I will just start stating all true. But another lesson which I've learned from YouTube is that YouTube itself is a university of its own. Yeah, this is where we want to make money. That's on YouTube. But at the same time, YouTube, YouTube itself, YouTube itself is a university of its own, and you can find a lot of information, a lot of knowledge from this platform. And it's even not only the information which is concerned about content creation, but in whichever topic which you're interested in, this information you're going to acquire it on YouTube. So don't fear doing your research on YouTube because, as we have said, the internet is full of answers and the challenges which you are already facing or which you have already faced. You are not the first individual to face those challenges. there are more and more individuals who are facing those challenges, and they have already shared on how they have overcame those challenges. And if you are willing enough to go and pursue how they overcame those challenges, then you are on. Once you have a phone, once you have whichever, how can I say, whichever tool which is accessible or can be used to research on the internet, then you are in a good position to do what? To have your answers at your fingertips. Guys, for those who are watching this YouTube channel and it's your first time, just remember to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that when I upload a video, you will be notified. For returning subscribers, you are much appreciated. It's amazing. It's not an easy task, but you coming and going, you coming and going, you coming and returning, you coming and returning is not taken for granted. It's like a fuel which is pushing me to give you the best I can. At the same time, you are giving me your best asset. That is time. I don't take it for granted. Time is money, and if you are giving me time, then no, I appreciate you so much. So another lesson which I've also learned is concerning YouTube is what is the lesson? What's the lesson? It requires time. It requires time. Yeah. So I always thought that YouTube would be the easiest thing to make a living out of. But I was wrong. It is like the hardest thing which I've pursued up to now in my life. YouTube is the hardest thing I've pursued up to now in my life. I thought I would just, it's like I'm doing repetition, but I want to put it so clear. So you see, most people we lose patience, and the main reason why we lose patience is because of the pressure which is exerted on us by the society. We want quick results. We want to impregnate. We want to impregnate a person today, and by next week, the time has season, we want a kid. And after that kid has been given or has been born, within a short period of time, we want to get rid of your responsibilities and he or she become an adult. So that's how most individuals are treating YouTube nowadays. And I can't blame these individuals. It's because of the information which we are exposed to. And or I can say some people happen to be lucky, but even though there's luck which plays a role in those people, if you follow so closely what you have gone through, you can understand that you have gone through a lot of challenges. They even thought of quitting. They have been disappointed on their way, but they kept on persevering. Kept they kept on the hustle, and at the place where they are now, the society now puts them at the pedestal, which is okay. But most individuals tend to ignore the time, patience, pain, hustle they had put in to achieve those success. But once we understand that it's a lot of hard work which goes into what they are doing or they have been doing, then we will be in a good position to ignore some of the things which face us on our way. And once we have that first-hand information, then we will be able to do better. So, in short, what I mean is if you are going to start this YouTube channel, which you need to ensure that you don't give up so easily, ensure that you put in the work, you put in patience, you put in the hustle, and truth be told, high chances are you are going to win. There's a quote which normally goes, It's so hard to defeat a person who doesn't give up. It's so hard. It's so difficult. It's more than impossible. I don't, I'm not sure the point the last sentence which I've used has at least delivered a genuine point. But what I'm saying is, it's not easy, but it's very possible once you put in the hustle, the perseverance, the time, the skills required for you to be successful. It's very, very possible. So another thing which I'm going to talk about briefly about YouTube is what making a living out of YouTube. So I've learned more things on YouTube through this journey because I thought it's so nice to be aware of what I need to expect on this journey, and after the end of it, what am I going to achieve? Some people may argue that it's not all about money, but at the end of the day, you need the money to survive. That's the truth of the matter. So that's why I'm going to talk about the financial issue of YouTube. So most individuals, but I believe nowadays it's not most individuals. Most individuals have been they have woken up, or is it woken up, or they have woke, I don't know. They have realized the reality that even though their money is made on YouTube, but it's not every individual who makes money, and especially at the first or in the beginning, it's not every person who makes a lot of money on YouTube, but it's very possible to make a living out of YouTube. So I'm going to talk about what I understand in terms of payment on YouTube, and how can you what are the expectations once you reach that target, or once we reach that target, what are the expectations? So some of the expectations which are waited or are expected on YouTube is once you reach 1,000 subscribers, as I said, and also once I reach 4,000 watch hours, then I'm supposed to apply for YouTube partnership program. I believe that's the term they use. And here you are supposed to be paid. You are paid according to CPM. There are a lot of factors which gets involved in the whole issue of YouTube payment. And there are other ways which you can create money through YouTube, or there are so many ways which you can use YouTube to make a living. And this can be through selling your own products or services are which you are able to provide to your audience. So it's very possible to make money on YouTube, but there are so many things which you depend on. And also for those individuals who want to go full time on YouTube, I believe you need to prepare yourself because it is not easy to make money on YouTube, even though it's possible, it's not that easy. So you need to prepare yourself. Maybe if you want to get out of your job, you need to make good savings. At the same time, if you are that person who wants to do what, who wants maybe to do part time, then you should also organize yourself so well, such that you have efficient time and enough time to give out your content so clearly. For instance, I am doing this as part time because number one, I've not been paid even a single coin from YouTube. At the same time, I've not even met the demands which are required by YouTube. So it's a long time process, but I'm putting in the work, and through your support, I'm going to be successful. That's all I believe in, and that's all I trust in. So it requires time. So if you want to jump from your career because you have heard that there's man on YouTube, then you need to think twice before you make a jump. So that's it. But as time goes by, I think I need to I think we have almost covered most of the things which I wanted to share with you, and those are the 399 lessons. So I'm going to give you, I'm almost going to start stating all the lessons which I've shared, but I need to now to be free of why I decided to put title as 399 lessons I've learned from YouTube. As you are aware, today Today, I have 399 subscribers. Those are the number of subscribers who I have on this YouTube channel. And you are among those subscribers who have created this community of 399 subscribers. So what I'm about to say, I may reach 400 and there is an individual who may decide to unsubscribe. It's common because you never know why he or she decided to get out of your community, but there are high chances of you having someone subscribe and then unsubscribe. Maybe you may have some beliefs, I may have some beliefs now, and with time he or she realizes that I'm not, I don't believe in what this person is talking about, and may decide, she or he may decide to opt out. So the reason why I decided to name that title as 399 lessons which I've done on YouTube is because these are 399 individuals who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and 399, those are a lot of individuals with different beliefs, with different social background, maybe from different nations. Yeah, there are high chances that my subscribers, all of them are not from Kenya. That's true. I have some individuals who have texted me through YouTube who are even from the US. So I appreciate. So this is a platform where every individual is like kind of related to. And as time goes by, we are going to increase. I'm sure of that. And now I thought it could be so nice to appreciate those individuals who I have already accumulated, because I believe if we move to the next number, that is 400, there's no day. There are high chances that I will never go back to 399 subscribers. So these are individuals who have supported me through, and their patience, my inconsistency, and so many things which we have gone through together cannot be taken for granted, and for them sticking around is something which should not be taken for granted. So that's why I believe and I appreciate, and I thought that it would be nice for I as an individual to take this time to reflect, learn one or two things which I've learned from YouTube. And I believe these lessons can assist an individual who is outside there who maybe wants to pursue YouTube, and he has not yet found someone who is authentic like me, because I want to share my truth. I thought I would make money on YouTube so quickly, but that has not been the case. I thought I can build a huge community on YouTube within a short period of time, but that has not been the case. So this is what I wanted for trying to these individuals, especially this community which I'm building, such that if one of them wants to do what? To start a YouTube channel, he or she is likely to be much aware and more protected mentally to face the challenges ahead. So I need to talk to my last topic, not the topic but a lesson. So I was listening today to a podcast. It's a video podcast. That's actually one of my mentors, the individual I love following. I want to to do something similar to him. So, and he was just having a guest, and that's Mark Zuckerberg, whichever the term. So, and they were discussing about the whole issue of online bullying, online bullying. So they were talking about online bullying, and I thought I've never been bullied by someone, but for those individuals who want to join this platform, this is likely going to face you, and I'm aware of it. There are some people who are going to come and bully you. It's very possible. So you need to be aware of it. Bullying online is a common issue. It's not an alien, alien. It's not an alien thing which you don't expect. You expect to be bullied online, especially if you become successful. Bullying is mandatory because some of the things which we do online are kind of associated with us in one way or another. And the people it is so difficult to differentiate between the individual and what he or she has been doing online. So it's very possible. You need to prepare for bullying, which is going to happen, and I promise you it's going to happen online. There are chaos, there are some people outside here who are so bitter. So if you are an upcoming YouTuber, someone who is interested to do YouTube, you need to prepare yourself mentally that bullying is something which you expect, and then you need to prepare yourself for better to be mentally productive for all this bullshit which is going to happen in the near future. I assure you it's going to happen. And also fear is something which I want to talk about. So I want to ensure that I minimize regrets as much as possible. That's why I'm doing something which I'm interested in, and that's what my art is inclined to. I want to do YouTube, even though I've not seen any results in terms of currency because we tend to measure our it's it's something which can happen even without you realizing or noticing. You may end up comparing your success in terms of how much money you have. But for me, having built this community is so important, but you can't also live without any cash. So that's why I'm saying don't fear to fail on YouTube. And by not fearing to fail, then you would have reduced your regrets. You would have reduced the regrets which you are going to face in your near future. So there are a lot of regrets which you will reduce if you conquer your fear and start your own YouTube channel. And I would be proud of you as an individual if I would get a comment below saying that Mosioma, Mosioma, you convinced me to go and start my own YouTube channel, and I'm just recording and saving my whole journey on YouTube because of you, Mosioma. Mosioma, not Mosioma. It's because of you, Mosioma. I decided to go and start my own YouTube channel, and I'm seeing some progress. I promise we are going to make this thing together. So that's all I need to hear from you. And comment below. Are you going to start your own YouTube channel? And the whole issue about your niche which you're going to start, just do something which record the first video, say you're new on YouTube, and this is give reasons why you have decided to join that YouTube, and that will be your first video. That's a start. You have started. So once you've started that YouTube, then now start doing something you love. Go on YouTube, see how people are editing their own videos. Immerse yourself in researching different niche which you are supposed to do or follow some people who you are interested in. And with the time you will come up with so clear path which will assist you to develop content which is of quantity, and finally you will arrive on quality. Start first with quantity. There's a kind of research which happened. Some people were given an assignment and they were told maybe to do. I need to paraphrase because I'm not so clear what happened, but I have an idea of how this research happened. First, they were part which were told they were going to do some assignment, and this assignment they were supposed to, let's say if you have been given an assignment, you go and it's marked, and then you are corrected, then you go back, you do the same research, or you do the same assignments, is corrected. They were given, let's say, a period of 100 days, and they continued doing that assignment, going and corrected as such. And also another group were ordered to do their own research, do 100%, and then submit by the end of the 100 or last day. When all those results, or when all the final results were compared, the people who came up more better were those individuals who were doing and getting corrected, doing and getting corrected. And that's all we say about practice makes it perfect. It's always practice makes it perfect. Even I am struggling to at least organize my language, on how I communicate, on how I face the camera. So it's a running process. You see, when my lighting is not the baddest, at the same time, so you can see my lighting, for instance, is not the baddest, but at least I have some lighting. So you need to start from somewhere, and you need to escape the whole issue of having what excuses not to do what you are passionate about, what your heart tells you to pursue. So I'm concluding this live stream, and I'm excited for those who join this live stream, and your time is not taken for granted. I believe you are busy. You would have decided and go and watch Netflix, maybe do video games, watch soap operas. I can't remember when I watched a TV show or a TV in terms of even news last. So you could have even decided to go and watch news, maybe follow primary games of tomorrow, but you decided to come here and give me some time to share with you my experience. So those are the 399 lessons I've learned from YouTube, and the truth of the matter, 399 involves those individuals who have created my community since I started my YouTube hustle business. So since there are high chances we will never go back to 399. I appreciate you. I love you so much. And this thing we are going to make it together. We are going to reach more than 1,000 subscribers, and we are going to meet more than 4,000 watch hours, and we are going to build an empire on these YouTube platforms. Treat YouTube as a business. There are failures, but you will always learn from those failures. My name has been Monsieur Magaste. If you are here for your first time, and more especially those individuals who want to collaborate with me, at least to assist my star to shine, you can contact me through Instagram. I'm Monsieur Magaste. Twitter, Monsieur Magaste. I have an icon of Steve Jobs. Also, which platform do I use? I believe I'm a diehard fan of Twitter, Instagram, and then finally YouTube. I also am doing I wanted to do some podcasting, but I'm finding it I'm struggling, but I'm trying my best. And if time doesn't allow, I'm going first to pursue YouTube. And once I've built the required systems, then I would navigate or divert to YouTube. And I have a viewer here. Maybe you need to comment your name. I don't know who he or she is. Please comment your name. I will not end this live stream. Once you are there, just comment your name, leave your comment below. Also, like the video. I would like to understand who he or she is. So I was almost concluding. I was like, comment. So that's it. And also, as I'm already to almost concluding, just start your YouTube channel if you are interested. I really believe you need to start your own YouTube channel. It's an amazing thing. A hard business. That's what I've been saying. It's a hard business to start a YouTube channel because you are not guaranteed to make a profit out of it. So if you have thought of starting a YouTube channel, just go and start. So my name has been Monsieur Augustine. Bye bye. See you in my next episode, which will be tomorrow. Arrive soon. See you then.